Guys, Marsegid here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so, since the teaser or the hint that we've been posted from Dokkan still doesn't really tell us anything, we are going to try and manifest our boy Vegeta getting the new Dokkan Fest unit for Saiyan Day by running a full evolution of Vegeta team. Ideally trying to get every single form of Vegeta on the team as much as we can with the limited spaces we have on the team. So we have the base Vegeta and also technically the Great Ape Vegeta for the Tech LR. We have the Super Saiyan Vegeta from Battle of Gods, who could also transform into Super Saiyan 2. We have the Majin Vegeta as the leader, because he is the best leader for a team of all Vegetas. Then we have Super Saiyan 3, we have Super Saiyan 4, and then we have Blue Vegeta that can transform into Blue Evolution. So, yes, we are missing God Vegeta, but there's only so many spaces on the team, right? And even if this Tech Vegeta doesn't transform, Majin Vegeta is technically Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, right? So, we're close enough. Global doesn't have the easy A for the 6-year LR Blue Evolution Vegeta, so we're not using him. But we're going to jump in. Obviously, this is just for fun. Red Zone Cell. Not exactly the hardest event in the world, but at the same time, this is a bit of a weird team build. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, of course, only has his defensive capabilities for 10 turns. So depending on how well we start off, will depend how this goes. And of course, with Majin Vegeta, we don't have a Trunks on the team. So Majin Vegeta is never going to have his full passive, so he's not going to have the full damage reduction. But he can still be okay. At least in this phase, we've got type advantage. We didn't get the orbs, though, so yeah, taking some damage straight away here. But yeah, the Saiyan Day hint, who knows what it is. I think in the order of which I'll do the videos for today, I'd already put up a tweet asking you guys about what you think the hint would be referring to. I've probably put that video up first, so this is coming out after that. So yeah, I'll have talked about a bunch of stuff in that video. The hint could be basically anyone, but a lot of people, the two big ones that I've seen, of course, is the Android 19 Fight Vegeta and God Vegeta, both of which, and also, to be fair, even the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, the AGL one in the game has the art where he has like his hand like outstretched, right? So there's a lot of different options for what it could be. And I'll talk about it more in that video, right? My thoughts on the hints and stuff. So go check that out if you haven't seen it. Man, this is not the best in terms of key setup here, is it? We can do that at least. Exactly, this team throwing hands. All of these Vegetas have hands, so, you know, they all fit in with the theme, or the teaser. But yeah, I've said it before, I'll say it again. You know, we talked about it in all these Saiyan Day speculation videos. We do ideally need a really good standalone Vegeta. It's been a while since we've had one. I'm trying to think when the last good Vegeta unit that came out was. So obviously the Easy A for the Blue Evolution one from the anniversary is all well and good, but when did we even get the last standalone Vegeta card? Oof, that's big damage from this Cell Super this early on. Is it like, I mean, it might unironically actually be that banner unit Vegeta. Is he the last like standalone Vegeta that came out? He actually might be. It's a plot twist, it's TN, he has the most hands. That is true, but he's also not a Saiyan. Alright, at least we have this rotation actually works out kind of well, because Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta does share over in a flash with Majin Vegeta. Yeah, a ton of healing here from the same type orbs. But yeah, the fact that we haven't beaten the first phase and it's turn 3... I think doesn't bode well for the future of Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta in this event, do you? I mean, there probably is a better way to build just a full Vegeta team, but obviously the point of this was to have the every form of Vegeta, or at least as close as possible. If we wanted to build a team that was only Vegetas, I could probably build a slightly better team build than this, right? I mean, probably just wouldn't bring the Super Saiyan 3 one in the first place, but I'll do this. I can't believe he still survived an extra turn as well. Because that Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, as soon as you get to the 10 turns and his passive runs out, that's GG. But if you think about the other Super Saiyan 3 Vegetas in the game, like, there's the Heroes one, who needs to have a Heroes ally, and is also not the best defensively. There's the physical one who can guard. Honestly, he could have been okay, potentially. Because he's like a chance to guard unit, so it's a little bit of a risky one in these tougher events. I really want him to get an easy A, that physical Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and the tech GT Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. They both, when they got their awakenings, were actually pretty decent. But it's obviously been a while since then. I mean, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta coming in clutch with the stun. I guess there are quite a few phases of this Cell Red Zone where you actually can stun him. So he will be useful for that. But once we get towards the end, when it actually becomes like the most difficult part of the event, you can't stun. And that's when his tanking will have run out. So we'll see. I'm still holding out hope for a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Imagine if he just has a Dokkan original super attack where he has his hand stuck out like the hint, and it is still just a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, which means the hint would have been completely worthless because no one would ever guess from that hint. No one would ever guess that was a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Will this connect those purples up? Yeah, perfect. Alright, well, thanks to being able to stun this guy, we have rebuilt up our HP quite significantly here. We are on turn 6, as we're still fighting Limit Breaker second form Cell, but yeah, we already talked about it in that video I put up the other day about like using the best version of the Vegeta family team that we can make now. It was on the private server, so post-Annie, because obviously we used the Blue Evolution Vegeta EZA, but the team just needs so much help. So a new standalone Vegeta is exactly what the team needs, right? Because I know Global's about to get the Savior stage of Super Battle Road, which means we're going to get the EZA for that Super Battle Road Trunks, who is a Vegeta family support unit, which is kind of useful, potentially. Although, I say that, he's not that great, right? So, I mean, it's kind of cool that we're getting it that far finally in the sets of stages, but he's not going to see much use. I mean, Global, maybe, although Global's in a really weird place, which is why I hope we get some difficult content, like a new set of Red Zone stages or something for Saiyan Day. Because Global's in this really weird place. I was talking about it at the beginning of the stream, so shout out to anyone who was here, of course. But, like, imagine that we do get the new Saiyan Day unit, and it's like a new Vegeta, and he's the best TUR in the game. Like, JP has all these different events you could take him into now to try him out. Whereas Global, if they don't drop any interesting new events, it's going to be like, okay, cool, I pulled the new Vegeta, best TUR in the game. I guess I can use them against Fusion Zamasu and Omega again for the 50th time. Like, that's why the post-anniversary period is always so, I guess, I don't know, disappointing is probably the right word, but just, I don't have as much enthusiasm for Global after the anniversary, because it's like, what is there to do? And we've seen all the cool stuff that we're gonna get in the future. It's like Rose, right? Like, Rose as a global first, he was cool. I actually think he's underrated, but then, yeah, it's like, well, where are you using him, essentially? Am I going to get the Dokkan attack against second form Cell? Yes. Turn 8 against second form Cell. Let's go. Oh, God. And then, of course, eat the super dodge the normal. Yeah, you love to see that. Yeah, Majin Vegeta does do the extra damage if you're on lower HP. Whoa, that's a quick one. Took me by surprise there. Now drop Super Saiyan Blue 2 Goku from the animation era during the Tournament of Power. I mean, that's the funny thing, right? Because obviously in Heroes now, we got Rose 2 and Rose 3, but it would be kind of funny to get actual, like, Blue 3. I remember we've talked about this on old streams in the past, but, like, as soon as we saw Super Saiyan Blue, I think I even made a tweet about it. This is, like, years ago now, obviously. But it's like, imagine if by the end of Dragon Ball Super, we see Super Saiyan Blue 3. And now we have Super Saiyan Rose 3 in Heroes, so, you know. Alright, I really need you to get your buff. So I think it's time we float off. You, because you're about to lose all of your defensive capabilities. You don't get your orbs. That sucks. Because yeah, I would like. I can't remember the last time I used this Vegeta and saw him actually transform. Because doesn't he need to get hit like 6 times or something? Although, did he just dodge the super? That's pretty good. We'll take that. Yeah, funnily enough, like with a Trunks, because obviously Trunks and Vegeta are still runnable. Sword of Hope Trunks, like with a Trunks on the team, Majin Vegeta definitely is still runnable, at least in like he was during the, you know, Dismal Future Red Zone meta. I'm not really sure so much about some of the anniversary events, but it's what damage reduction will always be good because of it being percentage based, right? So I'll save that Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta active skill. Super Saiyan Blue 3 Ultra Instinct, yeah. I mean, we started off with a pretty shaky start, but we've sort of brought it back a little bit here. Right, you'll eat this decently well after supering and having already been hit. Still, I say, 150k. Oof, 24k normals. Man, I mean, to be fair, he's a Part 2 LR from, what, the 7th anniversary, so that Tech Grade 8 Vegeta is 2 years old at this point. Not so much on global because we haven't hit the anniversary again yet, but he's 2 years old. That giant form turn could come in pretty handy at some point though as well, to be fair. Yeah, true. 90% damage reduction doesn't save you when you have 0 defense. That is true. But like post Super Majin Vegeta's defense is okay, and then he has on the Trunks team, with a Trunks on the team, if you picked up the orbs, he does have, of course, the 60% damage reduction. So that's helpful. Right, we gotta finish him off this turn. Come on, boys. He's healing more than the damage that we're doing. Yeah, hopefully we can get this Vegeta to transform, because it's been so long since I've actually gotten to use him transformed. But yeah, we're not exactly doing crazy damage. We're gonna have another Dokkan attack at some point at this rate. Oh god. This Blue Evolution Vegeta is probably the worst unit on the whole rotation to take a super attack. Especially if he doesn't actually get any additional supers, which he did not. How much did he take him from this? Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Didn't even get to the end. So, yeah, the Vegeta team kind of needs help, huh? I mean, like I say, if we were making a team of, like, just Vegetas, because this is I got the filter up still for like only Pure Saiyan and Vegeta family characters. Probably would not bring, well, let's be honest, I wouldn't bring any of you guys. I might bring this guy because the support could be good. I mean, you might not be the craziest Easy A, but we'd probably bring you. But I mean, this is the state of like Vegeta units in the game. It's not even necessarily just the Vegeta family category, but just Vegeta himself. Like, who else are we bringing? Like, actual good top-tier Vegeta units. We've kind of already run out of the... those are probably the 3 best ones in the game. Now, you could get away with, if you want to use the... If you want to use Vegeta and Trunks, you can kind of get away with saying that they are a Vegeta unit just because Vegeta's in the card. But then if you're going to do that, you could just use a bunch of Vegeta and Goku characters, right? So it's different for Vegeta family, which is fine. Obviously, Trunks and Vegeta are on there. But... in terms of just actual Vegeta units, like, look at what we have to work with. The free-to-play GT Vegeta is actually kind of good as well, yeah. He's not bad. But yeah, like, please, Dokkan. Good Saiyan Day Vegeta. Also, Easy A this guy. I love this unit. Him and the Goku. Like, I've always liked the Tech Majin Vegeta. But, yeah, Easy A this guy. So there you go. That's the evolution of Vegeta team. Not great. Not even good for older Dokkan events. Yeah, this guy releasing as a Heroes unit from this year and not, well, from last year, and not even being that good is very disappointing. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. Who do you want the Saiyan Day unit to be? If it was going to be a Vegeta, who is your top pick? I know I've seen a lot of people saying the Big Bang, God Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.